Look at that, dude. We're like 12 inches off on that side. Completely rotted away. Dude, this is so dangerous. Get my bags on. Got it. What?
You didn't bring the jackhammer.
Not today. Hopefully we can get that ground rod in the ground. We need to go check on this grounding here real quick. Look at that. They got it good, dude. You glad you didn't have to dig this out?
Oh yeah, look at all that.
So they did it perfect. Right there, we're not allowed to go underneath the transformer pad, so that looks golden. Our conduits are gonna go up right here and right here, right next to this existing one. Whoa. They're gonna go right here and right here on the sides of this one. This one has to come out. We really need to figure out what we're gonna do with these conduits. So I think we're gonna dig out this entire section today, Paul. And I wanna look at all these conduits and we need to figure out how we're gonna fix them. Hopefully they transitioned from rigid to PVC right here where we can grab onto them with a new PVC 90, and hopefully that's gonna work out. So I talked to the owner about it and let him know what's going on with these right here. So yeah, we'll get this fixed. And then we need to do the grounding. So do you have the grounding plates? Let me see one of them. So we got these. We're gonna mount this to the wall somewhere where all the rest of the grounds, we're gonna put lugs right here. U for ground, everything's gonna go right on here and then up into the main panel from this ground bar right here. Let's check out one of these apartments. These new little ADUs, look at these. Dude, they did a really good job in here. Man, these are really nice. Look at these. Very clean. They use no locks on there. Nice and clean. Love it. Found one?
Yeah.
So just try and stay away from the conduits. We don't want to hit the conduits and cut them open because those wires are hot right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we got to figure out a way that we can get all those replaced. Everything's got to be prepped before the disconnect reconnect day. Let's check on this side and see how it is. Nice. Look at that. Very clean. Those are going to be an issue. They are right in our way. We're probably gonna have to dig those back over here so that we can offset them and get them around. It's gonna be pretty tough over here. We'll get it though. All right, so we got ground rod number 1 right there. Here, we were really having trouble trying to find a spot for the second one. He drilled, he said like 7 different holes in the ground. There's one of them right there. This footing right here comes out like 2 feet and it's super thick. So I think I'm gonna have to order like I don't even know if they make a 36-inch bit or something so we can go all the way through that footing right there. Because we can't come over here, we got a block wall, that's gonna have a footing underneath it. So, plus we can't have a ground wire going straight across. So I gotta figure this out. Pablo, bro, we're like 12 inches off on that side with the ground rod.
Well,
it's gonna stick out. I know, we gotta go like between them or something, you know what I mean?
Between them?
Yeah, like between them. Because the panels only stick out, what, like 6.5 inches?
These ones?
The new one. How deep is the new one?
The
800.
Oh, that one's pretty deep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll get a measurement if it's at least 12, because you're 12 inches out. If we can't have a tripping hazard right in front of the 800, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's deeper than those.
It's deeper than these? What are these? 7.5? I mean, do you think it comes all the way out here?
Yeah, it might.
To 12 inches?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go check it real quick. How do those look? Gosh. Look at that, dude. Here, watch out real quick. My goodness, dude, look at that. Just completely rotted away. I hope we find PVC, dude. Like right down there, I hope there's PVC.
Yeah, there is over there.
I thought we got lucky right here because that's PVC. They said that because this was metal, they thought the whole thing, it's rigid right there. They thought the whole thing going all the way down was rigid, but because I saw it was PVC, I was like, oh, that's great, but we got to upsize it to 4-inch anyway, so that's got to go bye-bye.
Also, the problem over there is any closer over there to that wall with the ground rods, even with the jackhammer, was not moving.
Oh, going down in the ground? Even with the big old 60-pound jackhammer?
I was going, like, even Phil was helping me. It wasn't going down.
Man. All right, well, we'll figure it out.
That's why but I think the 800's a little out now.
All right, I'll go up and measure it real quick and see if we're good. Plus, they called out for 10-foot ground rods here, so instead of 8, so we've got an extra 2 feet we need to go down. Oh, it looks like the concrete stopped right there. So they had to chip all this out, but not right there. That's all dirt. That's good. That makes me wonder on that side, like right here, if we come in further from the corner, I wonder if the concrete stops there. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's why the other one went in.
You tried 6 feet apart and then 7 and 8?
And then a little
and nothing.
Right outside.
Well, I'm wondering if I'm gonna need to order like a 36-inch long bit or something to get all the way through. Because I mean, look at how thick that is, dude. That's like 2 feet, bro. I mean, I guess that's what a normal footing for 3-story building should be, you know?
What about where you said right against the wall? We just chip out the asphalt and put it in the underground.
We could potentially do that. So I'll look into it. Just keep digging. Let's go check on the depth of that panel. Let's see what it is. Up the stairs. I'm feeling good today. Oh, what's the code? What's the code? Got it. Oh boy. Nope, I don't think it's 12 inches. All right. What's the dimension? Ooh. 11 1/4. I don't know, that's real close. If we put it on strut though, 12 7/16. Let's go check it downstairs again. Check it out real quick. Let's see where we're at. This might be too far out. So the board's right there. Oh no, we're good. 11 inches. We're good. All right, that works. So we're still underneath there. What I'm worried about on this is you can't have anything out in front of the electrical panel. That's a tripping hazard. So we need to make sure we stay behind it. Still got to dig a little bit more right there to get down lower, but that's killer. That looks great. This is what we need to figure out right here. We're gonna have to take these conduits probably back over here, offset them this way in front, and then come back so that our 2 4-inch can come up here and here like that. There's our 10-foot ground rod right there. Need to get that second one in, so I'm gonna go get the rotor hammer, drill this thing out. Need to grab some earplugs first. Always got to have earplugs on hand. What is that now, dude? Is that Romex? What is that?
Straight.
Here, clear that out a little bit. Or is that the grounding?
No.
Is that hot wires?
I think so.
Are you serious? Here, check it. Is that hot?
No.
Well, I wonder if those are the ground wires, dude. It's dead.
Isn't the ground that bare right there?
Well, that's the UFER for the
gear.
this one for the transformer. That's the utility UFER, which I'm actually wondering, bro. I'm wondering if they'll allow us to just tie onto their UFER. It's the same system, you know what I mean? Maybe the inspector's going to be out here on Friday. Maybe I'll ask them what they think. Because if we could just split bolt to that, not even have ground rods. There's one on that side too, right? Yeah. We'll work on all the rest of it. They were just cut-offs in the ground, huh? All right, let's see this. This is all metal, huh? Yeah. Why does it have like a
Coating?
Yeah, is that like the chemical reaction of it, just like the buildup?
Right? I don't know.
We are really gonna have to dig a big hole right here, dude, because I'm not seeing. This is all metal, huh?
Why wouldn't they just use PVC?
I don't understand it, dude. I feel like this is such a dumb way to do this, dude.
Is it code that to have rigid underground?
Honestly, I don't know the code off the top of my head, but I do know that right where the rigid conduit stops, we transition to PVC right underground. We don't continue the rigid all the way. We're gonna have to dig way under this thing, dude. You got that shovel? Very careful.
Be careful, yeah.
These are conduits, bro. They're all conduits right there. See how they all set out? They're all laying flat right here, I bet. Watch. Dude, this is so dangerous. Let's check it real quick. Yeah, that's a conduit right there, bro. Literally don't even want to have a shovel anywhere near here, dude. Oh, PVC.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's a good sign. We got PVC down there. That's good. So hopefully these all transition and we can just rip them off and refeed them up into the panels. When are you gonna get married?
Soon. All on the Lord's timing.
100%, I agree. You got the ring though, right?
Oh yeah.
She knows about the ring, right?
Yep.
Did she get it fitted?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Let's do it. Don't wait, bro. This is where they transitioned right here. You see they used the FA, Paul?
Oh yeah.
Right there. So I bet that's how all of them look. So we just need to be really careful and get this, every one of them opened up so we can replace these. One of you guys commented out there that you wouldn't even know where to start with something like this. What we do on every project like this is we take it one step at a time. So right now, the problem is these conduits. So we need to get these fixed. And then the next step is the grounding, and we just go one step at a time all the way there. So until we're done. And we follow all the codes. If we have questions, I actually have somebody who I reach out to. His name's Derek, and he was actually my old teacher in the apprenticeship. And I use him as a consultant. Anytime I have questions or something that I'm not 100% sure on, especially having my own company and all the liability falls on me, I need to have someone who I can reach out to double check my work. And that, I think, is one key aspect of being a good electrical contractor, is understanding that you don't know everything and that you're going to need help. I don't understand anything of what these guys did. Can't have metal underground, dude. That's a nightmare. What up, Paul?
Found all of them.
You got them all?
Yeah.
All right, I'll come over there and check it out.
Okay.
All right. We had to put a tarp up, protect all these panels because we had to demo out the top of everything. Look at this old panel right here. Got to get rid of that thing too. All right, so we found everything. Thankfully, we got a bunch of PVC here, so they did go from PVC and transition to rigid right there. So we'll be able to get rid of all of that on the day of the panel upgrade. But that's pretty gnarly, dude. All those wires wide open and hot right now. You ever seen that, Paul?
No.
It's crazy, dude. So you're talking about this one right here, those two wires in it right there. You think that comes out where?
Right here.
That 1/2 inch right there?
No, the one below it.
Oh, you think it's that one?
The one that's just kind of...
I think it goes into that junction box right there, bro.
No, that's this.
Yeah, but look, it's got a conduit coming out the other side. Open that box up real quick and check it out. See if that's actually it. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't know where those go or what those do, but we got to make sure that we don't cut them. Yeah, that's those two right there. Look at that, dude, just completely caked. Do not put metal in the ground. Do not put metal in the ground. So I talked to Derek this morning just to double check that we don't need to hit building steel, and this building was not built with steel as a frame structure. So all of this is wood, so there's no building steel to hit. We need to hit our cold water right there, and then our 2 ground rods. So let's get that done real quick. You got that 2-aught over there?
Yeah.
Do you have the acorns on you?
Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, let's wheel that thing out. Here, just cut it, dude. It's just ground, so if we catch it a little bit, it doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
It matters to you? Good, I'm glad it matters to you. All right, maybe start over on that side over there. And we'll just roll it out nice and neat. It's gotta be long enough. Pull it back a little. Right there. We'll grab it right here. I just need to dig some more of this out right here. Yeah, that's a good idea, Paul. We'll leave some slack so that it can fall down into the trench. The inspectors want to see if it's buried. They want to see it 18 inches deep. So we'll set this up right here. And if they have a problem with it being buried, we can just strap it to the wall as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got one more acorn on you?
Yeah, right here.
All right. Let's go like this.
Do you know the inspector yet?
I don't know who the inspector is, no. We will see who it is.
I feel like he's gonna be more concerned with these conduits than the ground.
What's that?
I feel like he's gonna be more concerned about these conduits than the ground.
Yeah, I think so. He's they're not gonna like it, I'll tell you that. Let's go a little bit longer. Make sure it gets all the way down in the trench. I need a new pair of channies, dude. Look how these teeth are all eaten up right here.
I need to buy new chains too.
It needs to be tight, but not too tight. Dude, these acorns might be too big, bro.
Really?
Yeah, do we have the other ones? That's too big, bro. Look at it just spinning. Grab the other ones real quick. Yeah, grab the littler ones. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are too big, and I was putting it on backwards. You don't want to put the bolt on the stranded. It's supposed to go like this on that side, but that's too big for this because the strands can just pop out the sides. You got that smaller one?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if that's gonna fit though, dude.
Yeah, it looks too small.
No, this is gonna be good. Let's just see how tight I can get this thing. That's good. I need new channies, dude. Are yours all jacked up too?
Mine got extra jacked up when I...
These ones are better. I've never had that happen to a pair of these. Yeah, that's much better.
Are those Knipex?
Yeah, but I don't think they're called Knipex.
Knipex?
Knipex or something.
Knipex.
Huh?
Knipex.
No, dude, I got corrected on a YouTube video. I called them Knipex, and somebody on another YouTube video, like, it was a lot of people, dude. They were like, that's not how you pronounce it, man. It's not Knipex. I was like, okay, cool. That's how I've always heard it. Get this in. That's good right there. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere, dude. Dude, I don't like that. I don't like that, Paul.
What?
I want to go up and strap it to this board right here. It'll be super easy and clean. That way it stays out of the dirt, so we don't have any sort of corrosion issues. I know that this is coated, but yeah, I think that'll be better if we do that. So I'm gonna flip it over.
I'm gonna go grab the pack of screws.
What?
Pack of screws.
Yeah, grab the screws and the straps if you can. I like that much better, man. Yeah, we'll just go across the bottom of this like that. There we go. Get this back on there. Bottom that out. Nice and good. There we go. Last little turn. Next episode, we're starting 2 commercial EV chargers, level 2, and a DC fast charger. So that's going to be in the next episode. Got to go up to North LA. That's where that one's going to be at. Yeah, this is going to be way cleaner having these right here. Let's get these nails out of here. There we go. Nice and clean. I think the inspector will like that a lot more if we strap it like that. Let's get this strapped. Pinch this closed first so it really grabs it. There we go. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. Come on. I remember my first time. Goodness. Pinch it even more. There we go. Good. Yeah, I like this way better, Paul. Let's get this one going. Make sure it's nice and up. Can you hold that up, Paul, over there? Pinch it closed. A little more. There it is. You straighten that out, dude. Time for a new drill, bro. Probably had this one for 2 years. The contacts right here, the battery going into the drill, they just get messed up sometimes. Could probably take it back in and they'll fix it for free. Let's get this one back in here. You got an extension on you?
Actually don't.
You don't? Probably get in here. Slide that over a little more. There it is. All right.
I was like, what?
That's spray paint right there. It did look like it, especially being on the back of the box right there.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like some art. Go pinch that a little closed. Okay, let's bend this one. I'm gonna have to clear more of this out. Because we're gonna have to go down below it,
Yeah.
and then back up. You know what I mean?
Are we? So it's coming back up and then hitting the water?
And then coming back down from the water. And honestly, I need to find if we have a better spot to do the cold water. Or this might be just straight the ground rods, and then we'll run a second wire. But we need to find a better spot, a better point of connection than that cold water right there. I believe we gotta be 5 feet from where the water main comes into the building. So we need to go find that, but let's get this one done first. Okay. Go down further. And this will come back up like that. Perfect. Perfect, right like that. So I'm gonna strip it here. Go around. A little bit less. Monday we gotta go start that job in LA, north or coastal LA.
Oh yeah.
It's the EV chargers, so we're gonna need to be up there first thing Monday. We'll probably stay in a hotel.
Is it inside or outside?
It's I think it's like in a parking structure. I remember it's that one I drove to.
Oh, after when we were.
Yeah, when we were up doing the other project up there.
Yeah.
So I didn't actually get to go inside because I didn't have my hard hat on me. But yeah, that's gonna be a good one. It's 2 level 2 media centers. So you know those chargers that have the TVs when you park there?
Yeah.
It's got the big TV screen. So 2 of those, and then a DC fast charger like the one we did in Lakeside.
Oh.
The big boy.
Yeah.
That parallel feeds 2-inch conduit. So we need to do all that. We're gonna get it started next week, and I'll be filming it for everybody.
We doing all the underground too?
No, this one's pretty interesting because what we got going, it's a new build. It's like a condo complex, right?
Yeah.
And a different electrical contractor got the contract to do the entire building. But the EV charger, that portion was not part of that original bid. So they sent that out to bid and we landed it. So the electrical contractor actually ran most of the conduit overhead in like a parking garage looking structure. I think it's a parking structure where it's at, that's underneath the condo building itself.
Oh.
So they ran most of the conduit already. We're gonna have to just do final connections from pole cans to exactly where we need to go. And then we will have to penetrate up underneath because they want us to feed from below, the floor below, and come up straight into the bottom of the EV chargers. So we're gonna have to do those last final connections, but the main conduit runs go all the way back to the switchgear already. So we just have to order the wire, pull the wire in, and be done with it.
Oh, nice.
So it should I'm thinking it's gonna take us like 2 weeks.
How many chargers?
2 media centers and 1 DC fast charger. So just 3. But that DC fast charger, that's the big boy. And what's really interesting, they call out for aluminum conductors for everything, which definitely keeps the price down. And it's fine, I mean, it's rated for it, but I just know that all like the house, all the residential chargers that we do, all of them in the manuals, they say, do not use aluminum conductors. So it's interesting.
The bigger ones.
Yeah, make sure we use the no locks.
Yeah.
So there we go. Okay, let's strap this up now. Right there, perfect, dude. It looks clean. You like that, Paul?
Yeah, it's looking good.
It's gonna look good, dude. Pinch it close some more. There we go. All right, and then we want to come back up now, out of the dirt. And what we'll do here is once we're done, we'll clear the dirt so it's not covered by anything, you know? So that'll be good. Go a little bit longer just to be safe. Yeah, like right there. Okay. That one's done and ready. Let's roll this up. You got some tape on you? I got some. Get it right here. Just roll it right there. There we go. He's still gonna have to dig some more, so I'm gonna pull this back more. There we go.